Greeting interwebs, it's Jackie K. Welcome for another edition of Pokémon XG Next Gen. Before we get too started, let's just open this up, see what it is. Well, I know what it is, but let's see if you guys know. Superpower. I was debating on giving this to Fun Lin, but I kind of like what's going on with Drain Punch and all that. So I'm not sure if I need the power yet, but it's in the back of my mind. But yeah. If you couldn't tell yet, I've had some technical difficulties. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. I basically started the first battle that you can possibly see here. Notice the screen started flickering, and that's the most that you've seen now. That's the most I've experienced today. Speaking of which, why don't we just get that into motion so I can spend the battle talking about it. Last time in our adventures though, we struggled through Cypress Peon Lair, and I think today we're going to be struggling in a slightly different way. Oh hey, that's my system lever, you got it for me, thank you. Wait, darn it, the voltage goes up even a little, the computer controlling this whole facility will shut down. And if that were to happen, the Shadow Pokemon production software could be destroyed, and that's awfully convenient for us. So yeah, yours truly got sick and tired of the shenanigans that the previous setup that may or may not be a PC computer was giving me. So it's like, screw it. I have a Steam Deck. I got this nifty accessory that lets me plug Steam Deck into a TV a little while back. And since I'm not using this accessory, I was gonna say, how do you do super effective damage to a Shadow Pokemon? But right. They still have normal typings, though. And why didn't you do that first time around? In the first attempt, like, it's able Shadow Shake and obliterate the whole team, and just when I was realizing that Levitate was a thing, and now the RNG gods won't let me learn from my previous mistakes. Wasn't able to capitalize on what I remembered. I was gonna say, maybe the grass type would be my best answer for the water type, but then I remembered literally every water type knows Ice Beam. So, might not be as fantastic as I was hoping. But we'll see, we'll see. As I was saying though... Sorry, I was holding my breath because I was hoping that we could capitalize in on that Shadow Guard, but they aren't complete bullies. Fantastic. Didn't even have the chance to suffer through the possible Ice Beam that I feared. Let's see how things go down from here. I'm impressed that this Metagross is more interested in taking out Breloom than finishing off with Psychic. I assume that's what it did before that did super effective damage. No, I totally wasn't paying attention to moves that were attacking me. I totally just did it for dramatic effect. Don't mind me, I was kind of hoping for another sweep there, but I guess we can't get that lucky. Okay, think of this. I finally might have jinxed myself with... I was holding on so tight to that 1 HP thing. The realization came to me that it would all bite me in the butt if I were to go into hyper mode at that particular time. I wonder if Drain Punch would be enough to take it out from this range. It's neutral. It's worth a shot. I also realized I have not been capitalizing in on the most powerful tool that my Breloom has to offer. I do not deserve to be living these hits. My god. I wouldn't even call it luck. It's almost like another dimension of strategy, beyond my mental capability, moral comprehension. Pick your potato corn basket set. Do I know what words came out of my mouth in the past couple sentences? Honestly, no. But it's fine. As I was unfortunately aware, I keep forgetting how fast Poliwrath is. More importantly, how slow is Breloom that is getting outsped by a Poliwrath? Like, look at this little mad lad. Look how quick and nimble and hopping and jumping around. Not to say that Poliwrath is complete slowpoke, but who do you think would be faster? A quick and limber little mushroom? Well, maybe the mushroom part is slow, but he looks so quick and nimble and flexible. Meanwhile, the Poliwrath is all big, beefy, and bulky. Come on, you can't blame me for thinking that the... You can't blame my misinterpretation of which is actually slower, can ya? No, you can't. I'm not even gonna give you an option. Alright, but I guess that just gives us more time to play around with these other Shadow Pokemon. Now, I haven't done Shadow Guard in a little bit, like a hot minute. Let's see this Shadow Combo in action, because I don't even recall if we've ever actually seen Shadow Combo do its thing. And remember, this guy has Skill Link. Oh, I am so sorry. I forgot that I gave you the Life Orb. I was gonna say, and that it happened every hit, but no, I guess it's just the first one with the way that it's programmed. That's a little bit of relief. I was gonna say, if we had to take recoil damage for every single hit, then maybe that Life Orb wasn't quite worth it. I'm kind of wondering if the Life Orb was... if I should keep the Life Orb on still. Like, Skill Link probably will make that move plenty powerful in of itself. Alright. To adjust the voltage, use the system lever. Do not raise too high. Made a satisfying click. Nothing happened, but it sure was fun. Okay, gotta tell ya, I am fairly certain that's new text. And I can appreciate it. How does that work? You lower it down twice, then raise it once? And that alone is enough to make everything go crazy? Also, I kinda wonder if I should have healed before doing that. It's fine, I still have, like, enough revives. Possibly. Well, we're gonna find out together, just if I have enough revives for every other sequence of event to follow. What's going on? The production line stopped. The computer's not responding. Oh, you're that punk from the Libra. You're behind this, aren't you? Now, don't go blaming me just because I don't belong here, and just because I so happen to be in the same room as the key major shadow Pokemon producing thing. The moment the key shadow producing thing malfunction. Why would we be associated? Sure, like that benefits my entire agenda, but that's not enough evidence. What's fighting me gonna do if the damage is already done, Mr. Spartan? Oh well. At least we should get one new Shadow Pokemon out of it, right? Right, we'll just ride that along. Don't mind me while I double check what he has so I can see how easily I can spam the not earthquake. Never mind. What am I saying? It'll be resistant. So why not just shake spam? Interesting choices. I was gonna say it's not gonna be effective against anyone, but baby, I forget just how Rhydon can be. Well, this will be worth it though, right? Let's find out. Barely any, which, to be fair, we kind of want to get that much. Cool. Here I thought we have a nice how do you do at least be able to finish off the Clefable, but doesn't seem like we're even gonna get that luxury on our side. Oh well. If only I had non-shadow moves I could use to weaken the shadow Pokemon with. Maybe there's downsides to having a mostly shadow Pokemon team. Well, we might as well get something out of this exchange. Anyways, wasn't I talking about something? Yeah. Going forward, I'm gonna try use. So basically, how my new setup is, I have the Steam Deck playing the game. It's plugged into this device that pretty much docks the Steam Deck. I think it actually is a Steam Deck, not practically. That's its entire purpose. Do I actually, when it's only 75% accurate? Whatever. So, instead of recording directly off my PC, with this new setup, I have the Steam Deck running the game, it's docked, and through that dock I'm able to plug it to the capture device, the same way I would record a normal console game, at least post HD. And I was gonna recall all these other steps, but I think that's actually it. It's just, once it's docked, it just becomes a normal, once it's docked, it behaves the same way as a Switch or any other of my consoles. Which is pretty neat, to not have to worry about. That being said, this is my first recording session with this new setup, so if there's little quirks here and there, I'm gonna try to iron them out. Wow, I was not expecting a Chansey to completely obliterate our team. That's okay, we can get, that just gives us more of an opportunity to get, but yeah, like, even if there's a few quirks here and there, oh, it woke up already. I was thinking maybe I should put my balloon to send it out to get it back to sleep, but I got a few turns. How have I gotten this far into the game when I'm paying as little attention as I have been? I baffle even myself. Even if there's a few quirks here and there, this still feels like it'd be way more ideal compared to the usual setup where I'm always complaining about not even being able to play the game because I can't get everything to run properly. So if this is how I gotta record it, as long as that audio thing is not a consistent thing, this is how I'm gonna record it. Do I want to go for the boom? Might be a little too early for that. I think it would be most ideal to chip it down to red health and then sneak Breloom in here to put it to sleep. The tricky part is gonna be, like, I mean, it's a poison type, but I guess, like, it's a shadow Pokemon, so that's not a issue. Breloom's gonna struggle to get in here without getting knocked out either way. Wow, and now it's super effective damage. Wait, I know you're a wall, Chansey, but you're a special wall, not a physical. I don't think the game's gonna tell me if Shadow Trip's a physical or a special move. I would presume that is a special move though, or I mean that is a physical move though. Trips the foe using its own strength. That sounds very physical. Though, speaking of trying to find an opportunity to get Funland in here to put it back to sleep, maybe I should just get Funland in here. I think I've been toxic, not just normal poison. This was the exact situation that I was afraid would happen. Joke on you, Muck. I always try to be poisoned anyways. Wow. We haven't even made it to the boss yet. Oh, this is gonna be a fun, wild ride, isn't it? Oh, lunge! I haven't seen that move in a hot second. Oh, you know what it is? I rarely see it in game, but I see it in Pokemon Go all the time, especially the PvP scene. That's why it feels so familiar and yet so distant. What does Shadow Focus does? Again, is that just focus, a fancy focus energy? Oh no, it raises attack and accuracy. Oh! I just noticed how many Pokemon he still has left. We aren't getting through this battle in one piece, are we? Why not double protect? What do I got to lose? I'm definitely not gonna do damage to the Chansey. 1, 2, 3. You know, thinking a little more about it, maybe I should have just used Weezing to throw the Pokeball, but... Well, I know what I'm not doing next turn. Because I see 0 point in trying to do so. But, I mean, if all he has left is flying, I'm quite weak to that. I was gonna say if all we had to worry about was real big defensive walls like this, then maybe we still have a shot, but you know what? As much as I want to just hoard these until the end of the game, I was just getting potion up and then full heal anyways. I might as well. I'm gonna try to win. Okay, I guess it's a good thing that I basically am doing 0 attacking this turn period. I mean, sure, damaging the foe is how you win the game, but... Look at that. Wouldn't really be doing anything though anyways. Question is, do I want to try to outwall the walls? Hopefully that's not an issue when I'm actually editing. So, set up the Shadow Sky this turn, and I guess we'll see how much this does to a Skarmory. Maybe that'll give me a better idea of just how much of a wall this guy really is. Though this Chansey is definitely not being fun. Lovely. That was a crit. Well, if nothing else, then maybe we'll be able to chip away. Maybe we can just Shadow Sky the Chansey to death. It'll probably run out of wishes eventually. Oh cool, just what I need to deal with. More defense. Did that do anything? Speaking of doing so little, does it have a rocky helmet? I don't know if this battle is even worth winning, but it feels like it'd be. I used a full restore in this battle. It'd be so much of a. It'd be so much of a sunk fallacy if I didn't go for it. Let's heal. Oh, that's. That did not heal up nearly as much as I was hoping it would. If we can just get down to 2 Pokemon, then I can go boom, and we can be along our merry way. Oh, what am I doing? I guess I tried early on the battle and got too discouraged by the Protect to actually try again, but I'm just gonna keep wish spamming anyways. Maybe I'll poison it. Maybe. Maybe someday I'll get to poison the Chansey. It certainly doesn't seem to be today. But I'm glad that at the very least Shadow Sky is putting in the work. Oh, you had more Shadow Pokemon. Who do I have left? Heracross and Weezing. Well, at least now I have a Shadow Pokemon that can chip away at the Cradle, if not just knock it out completely. Oh, that's right, you're neutral. Well, if nothing else, then Ice Shard will probably be a solid hit and a half. Especially after the boost. Just gotta be careful not to get too carried away, I guess. Someday Chansey will be poisoned. Was a dream that I used to have. But now that dream's just drifting away through the ditch. Really feel like coming down to all or nothing, so let's focus up. Hopefully I can snag this Cradily. Oh my god, that was boosted. Why are the Pokemon so wally? Cradely's not that great of a Pokemon. I know, I've used one before. Long time ago, before the dawn of the internet. Do I call so I can actually... Yeah, I'm kind of like at a point where options are kind of limited. Question is, which would be better? The strength? Probably the combo. Alright. Okay, I just remembered that the Reflect might still be a thing. Either way, I get the feeling this is do or die. If this doesn't knock out the Chansey... Oh, this is definitely plenty for the Chansey. Shoot, I still have a Life Orb. I think it might come off a little cheap. Hold on. Yeah. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe if I keep healing up the Heracross, we could get through this in one piece, but nope. Oh, and you have a Shadow Pokemon too? I kinda get the feeling it might be better just to take the L instead of wasting all my resources. I mean, they are both Shadow Pokemon, hypothetically. I could just catch them. That's essentially my only win condition at this point. Mine's reviving. But even reviving at this point has some risk in it of itself. So that's one. As long as the fortress does literally nothing, we still have a shot. You know what? I can't believe our win condition has basically become just throw the Pokeballs until you win. But I think our win condition is throw the Pokeballs until you win. This is the downside of having your entire team made up of Shadow Pokemon. I mean, I am speaking a little too soon, and I'll bite the bullet if it comes down to that, but... Way to go, Smarton! Wait, do I even get a chance to heal in between fights? I'm just impressed that that worked. I'm impressed that I felt zero worthiness of winning that fight, and yet able to cheese it with Pokeballs. That being said, I'm definitely not pushing my luck. I'm gonna go heal now. As soon as I find the stairs, wherever they may be. You know, thinking more about it, let's take a look at the Shadow Pokemon that we've gotten and see if we can make use out of any of them. Because it certainly feels like we've gotten several dozen. Priority, that's inaccurate. A very accurate Will-O-Wisp. Interesting. What we got with you, good old Eric Grunt? Level 50, no wonder we're kind of struggling. Shadow Smash. Shadow Barrier. Guard. Super effective against other Shadow Pokemon. You. I guess you are defensive rather than offensive, but that didn't really feel like a stopping. Wait, and can Cradling normally know Poison Heal? I'll have to look that up later. Sickness, Trip, Spirit. Restores half of the HP a drain from the foe. Okay, it's like a drain. I feel like we've seen that move somewhere else, though. Something with a different name but similar effect. Maybe I'm imagining it is the same move, though. Okay, this fortress looks like it could be interesting. Analysis. Switch. Okay, damage is equal to user's level. Okay, so it's like Seismic Toss. Finally get to see that in action, see what that actually does. And Guard. Shadow Throw. Okay. Tempting to mess around with that. Not sure if I see anything that I immediately want to replace with the Pokemon that we're already using, though. In fact, I kind of wonder if I should get some of the main team back in here for the boss fight. I'm on the fence, though, because I'm definitely under-leveled. Might be for the best for me just to use the Shadow Pokemon until I finish up the boss, and then go grind a Mount Battle or something, because it has been a bit since I've done Mount Battle, and it's certainly looking like I need the experience again. Just no point in doing so until I finish up this place. Alright, with all that said, I think I'm finally ready to go in. Starting next episode. Little concerned that this episode's gonna be a bit short, but it really felt like I was struggling between those last two fights. Or at least they took a long time. And if just that took that long... Let me just go back down and up and retry that again. Yeah, I knew I should have had some pop before starting to record. Alrighty. I think we're about ready to give this a shot. Next time. Apologies in advance if this is a bit short. Those battles certainly felt like they took way too long for not the boss fight. If I struggled as much on those fights, I can only imagine how hard the boss is gonna be, so I'd rather just save a whole episode for it. So sorry in advance if it's a little shorter than usual this week. Until next time though, take care.